Narayana Hari Govinda. Right. Welcome, youngsters. Hope all fine. Rainy season must be taking care of yourself. Welcome and a hearty gratitudes that good you are there to encourage. Thus, Gita studies continuously going on. If not the deeper than the deepest meanings, at least the literal meaning of the shlokas of the Gita, little aspect of sadhana, we are able to see. That itself is a very good gain at this stage of our evolution. And I really appreciate your true, serious, sincere efforts to study the Gita at this age, young age. Continue. Repeatedly, when you listen, the deep understandings of it come. The byproduct of Gita Shastra study is the expansion of the intellect, then the purification of the intellect, then the depth of the intellect, then the subtlety of the intellect. When your intellect, that is the ability to think, gains all these qualities, abilities, you will be so wise in life not to create problems to you and others, and you will be, in fact, a source of solution to everybody's and your own problems. Gita as a byproduct, the main product of Gita is to get the vision to live a higher, greater, nobler, diviner life. So cherish it, enjoy it, never underestimate Gita's glory, never keep yourself away from Gita just by some inner or outer misguidance. This is a shastra, it is for our own interest. The Lord himself has given it, worked wonders for millions from then till now. Why not it will? Because some people, the pseudo intellectuals, the materialistic mongrers, such people have hidden the Gita from us or created the doubt in our own shastras for us. And none like education system or parents are guiding us in that aspect. Therefore, either it is not at all, it is not known that such thing is there, or even if it is known, it is as if taken that it is not for us, even if for us not now when we are at the old age. ये सारे गड़बड़ हो गया. That is why we are lacking this knowledge of our shastras like Gita and all. Therefore, we are not able to think properly, decide properly, act properly. Everything is chaotic, confusing. Therefore, we are suffering. Now, for example, if you understand Gita, you understand through Gita the all pervading God, and if you accept that knowing Him as the goal, then if you clearly know that in this world we are there to do the karma as karma yoga through performing our duties without any ego and selfishness, and when it becomes a habit of living like that, and other values also which are taught in Gita, we learn, and while interacting with the people, we express those values. How glorious, how dignified, how matured, how complete, how satisfactory, how contented, how fulfilling will be our life. Imagine करो एकदम एक strata of life, the level of life will be इतना ऊंचा हो जाएगा, like in a temple in the pahad. अभी तो नीचे दलदल में है. We are all in the mud of the worldliness with ignorance. We don't know how to talk to parents or brother, sister, or friends. We don't know what's our mind, what's our intellect, what are our body, etc. given for, how they create problem, how we have to understand them, how to manage them. अरे काय का जीवन जी रहे रे बाबा पशु की तरह. But the Gita makes us human. Gita brings the divine qualities are from within us to get manifested. Gita makes us a great asset to the world. Gita makes us evolve from human to divine. How many things are there? So don't hesitate. Little tough it is to find time every day, but am I not finding time to tell? You are busy, I am also busy, but मैं कर रहा हूँ, and आपके लिए तो कर रहा हूँ और मेरे लिए भी तो है वैसे. So then you also take time, listen every day, if possible twice, grasp all the essence. So again, I wish you all the best. That the Gita Mata, Bhagwan uh, Krishna and Bhagwan Vyasa and all gurus bless you with such an intellect to grasp all Gita Jnanam, and using that may you all grow, including me. Clear? Now let us start today as every day Gita Shlokam and also one common sense thought. Then today onwards we learn MAHA LAKSHMI ASHTAKAM. Yesterday we concluded Linga Ashtakam. As I told you, some stotram related to the mother. I thought of Mahishasuramardini stotram, but वो बड़ा होगा, but will be very delightful also. But ये जो अष्टकम है महालक्ष्मी का, easy to chant and you all need money and wealth to establish. Therefore I thought let me teach this first stotra of mother. So that we learn today. Let's start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanao Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhetamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Om Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। कस्तूरीतिलकं ललाटफलके वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे नवमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुं करे कङ्कणं सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कंठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणिः गोपालचूडामणिः. So every day we are learning two new shlokas, we are chanting along with everyday shlokas. So that's done. Let us come to Bhagavad Gita. 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yoga. So before the Vibhutis are taken up, Bhagavan is creating in the heart of Arjuna the interest to know the Vibhuti and the desire to worship through the Vibhuti the Lord. How is he doing it? By repeating what is He, what is Lord, what is the actual thing to be known. So, he has already revealed to us in the first 4-5 shlokas of beautiful knowledge. First he said, Bhuya eva mahabaho shunu me paramam vachaha. My supreme words, please listen again, because you are enjoying it. I can see in your eyes the glitter, and also in this knowledge there is your hita kameya. Priyamanaya vakshami hita kameya. And what is the knowledge you are telling, Lord? About me only, who is everywhere, in you also. And such knowledge about me, unless I reveal, even the Suraganaha Maharshayaha also they will not know. Name with Suraganaha, na Prabhavam na Maharshayaha. And what is the knowledge? He starts giving. Aham Adirihi Devanam Maharshinam cha Sarvashaha. For every Devata's Rishi and all the creation, I am the Adi, the cause. Now he is expanding it. Yo Mam Ajam Anadim Lokamaheshwaram Vetti. Whoever knows me to be the unborn cause of everything and the Lokamaha Ishwara, the ruler, controller of everything. What will happen to him? Lokamaheshwaram Hasam Muda Hasam Arteshu. He is the one no more in the confusion and delusion. Because he knows the God to be everything. Therefore, he will surrender. He will not have extra ego. He will not disobey what he has to do. Because therefore he will not be in some moha. Asamoda samarteshu. When you don't have moha or confusion of what is the whole world, who is the cause of world, what is my role in it, what I have to do. When these things are very clear, there is no sammoha. Why do you do the wrong thing? The wrong thing is called as papa. Therefore, sarva papa hi pramujyate. He will not do anything negative. This is my mahima. Now Bhagavan says, again his greatness, glory is what? All these 20 emotions, 20 qualities, 20 values, which every human being or the mind expresses, and even many other things, they are all from me only. What are they? Buddhi, Jnanam, Asamoha, Shama, Satyam, Damaha, Shamaha, Sukham, Dukkham, Bhavaha, Bhavaha, Vayam cha, Himsa, Samata, Tushti, Tapaha, Danam, Yashaha, Ayashaha. All these bhavanti bhavaha bhutana matta eva, the pratak vidaha bhavaha. And we explained it. It is the Lord as pure conscious existence is there. Then only the mind is there. Then only in the mind, for various reasons, all these emotions are coming. And under the influence of that emotions, we are doing good or bad. So all emotions have come from me only. Okay, now the next shloka is very, very important. The sixth one yesterday we saw. What is that? Maharsheha sapta purve chatvaraha manavaha tata madbhavaha manasa jataha yesham loka imaha praja. Okay, the whole world is manifested out of these people, and they all are my own expression. I only created Brahmadeva, myself only expressed as Brahmadeva through Nabhi, and through that Brahmadeva, the prerana given as a part of the creation, the initial creation, to create these beings from the mind, from his mind. And when they were created, and they are the ones who are ordered by me to create the whole world of variety of things. Therefore, it is me only in them, through them, working all that and created the world and is the very much there in the world which is created. So Maharsheha Sapta, 7 Maharshis. Purve Chatvaraha, the Sanaka Sanandana Sanatana Kumara. Then 14 Manus, yesterday we told. They are all Madbhavaha. They are only my expression. Manasa Jataha. They are all expressed from the mind idea of Brahmadeva. Yesham, from whom? Loka Imaha Vrajaha, the entire world of all living beings, etc. This is more elaborately told in the Puranas, like Bhagavata and all. As I told you, this is a Yuddha Kshetram where they are all ready to fight with each other. More than this, the details Bhagavan himself cannot give out because of the urgency of the time and place. Now, the summary of what we studied, 7th and 8th, 9th chapter, and 10th up to 6th is said in the 7th shloka of 10th chapter. This is very, very important, powerful. Remember, this 7th shloka of 2nd chapter, the 7th shloka of 7th chapter, the 7th shloka of 10th chapter, 777. Zindagi var yaad rakho. In the 7th shloka of 2nd chapter, Arjuna has surrendered to the Lord. कार्पण्य दोषोपात स्वभाव वृक्षामि त्वं धर्म समूढ़चेता यत् श्रेयस्यात् निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेहं शादिमां त्वां ब्रह्मण्यम्. In the 7th sloka of the 7th chapter, Bhagavan said, Matta Partaram Nanyat Kinchidasti Dhananjaya, Vai Sarvamidam Protam Sutre Madganaiva. There is nothing other than me, I alone am permeating the entire world of names and forms. Same thing he is saying in the 7th sloka again of the 10th chapter, which is also equally meaningful and powerful. Meaning is very important, therefore powerful. We will just ponder over it for 5-10 minutes. First, let's chant the shloka. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अथ दशमोऽध्यायः विभूति योगः. श्री भगवानुवाच अथ सप्तमः श्लोकः. ॐ एतां विभूतिं योगं च एतां विभूतिं योगं च एतां विभूतिं योगं च एतां विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन युज्यते नात्र संशयः युज्यते नात्र संशयः युज्यते नात्र संशयः युज्यते नात्र संशयः. Together twice. I'm sure you are chanting. Keep the book in front. Keep the practice. Then only आपका मुंह खुल जाएगा. You'll be able to chant mantras. Then only then the Lord will reveal you the required and correct meaning to you in your heart. What we give the speakers is only a hint of it. The real meaning Lord reveals to those who are familiar with these mantras. भगवान का ये कृपा होती है. देखो बाय हार्ट भी करो हो सके तो. श्री भगवानुवाच एतां विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन युज्यते नात्र संशयः. अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच एतां विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः सोऽविकम्पेन योगेन युज्यते नात्र संशयः. It's a big shloka. It can be talked for 10 hours. That much of knowledge is there in this shloka. If we take the help of other chapters, other Upanishads, etc., so आ रहा हो लेकर बताऊं मैं आपको तो 10 दिन बता सकता हूँ इस एक ही श्लोक पे. That much it is there. Okay. Now we'll only understand what is catchable by us. So Bhagavan says the summary of 7, 8, 9 and 10th chapter up to 6 shlokas. I'll tell you word to word meaning, literal meaning, then what little deeper meaning we have to understand. So the word to word meaning is etam, this. Vibhutim, my vibhuti. Yogam cha, my yoga also. Mama, mera. My vibhuti and my yoga, which I told you so far. Yahaveti, whoever he knows. Tattvataha, essentially. Saha, such person. Avikampena yogena yujyate. He'll be getting a yoga where there is no vikampana. Na atra samshayaha, there is no doubt. In this aspect, there is no doubt at all. Eighth chapter also, Natra Samshaya, 2-3 times came. So one part of a shloka Bhagavan used to say this sentence means how important and how clear is this knowledge. Okay, so here he use the word to Vibhutim and Yoga. These two words Arjuna catches. Then only he says in the 10th chapter after few shlokas, then tell me your Vibhutis. And again in the 11th chapters, tell me the yoga which you said. So therefore, the Vibhuti and Yoga are explained in the 10th chapter towards the end, means after 5-6 shlokas, and in the entire 11th chapter. So now explanation one by one. Etam mama vibhutim mama yogam. Okay. What is the vibhuti of the Lord? Is very simple. Bhagavan himself appearing as so many. Okay. In the gross way, in the form of all the world, Bhagavan only expressing. It is his vibhuti. So too in the form of Maharshaya Sapta, Purve Chatvaraha, Manavaha, then the unmentioned all the Prajapatis or these Dvadasha Adityas, Ekadasha Rudra, Dasha Dikpalakas, Navagraha, Ashtavasu, Saptarushi to Ayayaha. In the form of all, who is expressing is Bhagavan only. So ye Bhagavan ke vibhutiya hai. Okay? Then in through them the entire world of beings has come. Yesterday I told you the 4 types of creation are creation beings, living beings, created out of placenta. They're all animals and human beings. Okay, created out of the moisture. They are all called as Svedaja, all the small Krimikitakas. Created out of breaking the earth and coming. They are called Udbija. They are called all the trees. And they create out of breaking the shell of Anda, egg and coming out. They are called Andaja. And the placental creation are called Jarayuja. So Jarayuja, Andaja, Svedaja, Udbija. These are the 4 ways the creation happens of the living beings. So all the 4 ways of creation of the living beings have come from all these Maharshaya Sapta, then Manamaha and Prajapati. Therefore, all living beings we see are created by the Manavaha and Prajapati and Rishi. Who are the Manava, Prajapati and all of them? They are created by the mind of Brahmadeva. And where from Brahmadeva came? From the lotus, from the Nabhi of the Narayana. And who is Narayana? The Paramatma, the pure existence consciousness. Therefore, the pure existence consciousness only, as it is said in the 9th chapter, Mama Maya, with his own Maya, we appear. Be attentive. Appearing as Brahmadeva, through the Brahmadeva, appearing as these rishis and Prajapatis and Manu, etc. And through them, he Lord alone is appearing as the entire Svedaja, Annada, Jaraja, Udbija. Therefore, the whole world in this way is expression of the Lord only called Vibhuti. Like the example, the Vibhuti of the water. It is like an ocean, it is like a river, it is like a cloud, it is like a glacier, it is like in the form of the well or the pond or the lake. And in them, it is like the breaker, it is like a high tide, the low tide, the small wave, it is like a ripple, it is like a bubble, it is like a foam, it is like a froth. Is it not? It is a whirlpool, it is there. Cyclone. What are all of them? Vibhuti is of water. Vibhuti, vividam bhavati iti. What a beautiful thing, is it not? Like in iron matter material, how many things it is molded into screws and nuts and bolts and different equipments. There is no mechanical aspect or the machine in which the iron is not there. All of them are vibhuti of the iron. So to all ornaments are the vibhuti of the gold. You also have your own vibhuti. How many ways, at home you trouble your parents, with brother, sister, you trouble them, and with the friend circle, you trouble the friends, in the college or school, you trouble the professors and principal, and when you are naukri kar rahe, to you trouble your neighbors, the colleagues, you trouble your own boss. See, how many vibhutis? You are one only, but how many ways you are expressing through your own various faculties? एक कि सबको तंग करता हूँ लेकिन अलग अलग तरीके से. Is it not? बोलो विभूति. So, Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, he is. From as a Brahma, from the Brahma, as all the Saptamarsha, then Manavaha, then Prajapati, then all of them. And through them, all in Andaja, Sweda, Jaraja, Udbija. Okay? Now, in all of them, especially human beings, as it was said earlier, the two श्लोकों में जो 20 बातें बताया है, buddhi, jnanam. These are all the in the human beings, in their antakarana, variety of the emotions that are there. They are also existing or not. Yeah. And who is that existence is the Lord. Therefore, all these emotions also are the vibhuti of that Lord only. This is called the Lord in expression, vibhuti, in manifestation, Lord imminent. We have to think and know it. Knowing pots and gamla, everybody does. But in and through every part gamla, knowing the cause of it called as mud is the greatness. So to everybody knows the world of the animals, plants, birds, human beings, etc. But the one who knows that common substratum in all of them and knows that that substratum only is expressing in all these forms, he is a genius. He is the wise person. This knowledge we are listening now. So it is with all vagueness and doubts and confusion. With lot of question inquiry, study of such shastras, inquiring, contemplation. When you get the answer clearly, then you understood the vibhuti of the Lord. You are a wise person. So therefore, the whole world is the vibhuti of the Lord. All trees are the vibhuti of the earth only because they are coming from the earth. All electrical equipments are vibhuti of the electricity because without bijli they don't work. Mama vibhuti. Buddhi, Jnanam, Asamoha, Kshama, Satyam, all good qualities, all bad qualities, everything are Bhagavan ke expression hai. Like the river which helps us, ocean which helps us in taking care of us. So too the river and ocean में जो floods आते हैं या cyclone, बहुत सारे भगवान का expression है, पानी का expression है दोनों. Water only expresses as the good helping and the seemingly bad the troubling. So too anything, all his expression only. They're all his vibhutis. Etam vibhuti. Tattvata vetti. Tattvata means what? Through contemplation, he understands deeply. He goes into every nook and corner and analyzes that without the substratum, these things cannot be there. Therefore, the substratum alone in this form. Therefore, it's a vibhuti of the substratum that it is appearing. Therefore, there is nothing other than the substratum as a karana, which are seen now as karya. Every effect is the effect coming out of the cause. Cause alone is appearing as all these effects. There is nothing other than the cause actually in depth, in reality of it. So seeing the effect, the one who can reach the cause is the one who has got the vibhuti, who has understood the vibhuti. There were one Lord only in so many forms. उनकी विभूति है. In that vibhuti, Vaibhavam, you must also know that how glorious he is. In so many ways he is expressing. He being one. Like a person talking 10 languages. Really appreciate. अरे इस विभूति हमको तो 2-3 लैंग्वेज आते हैं, उसको 10 आते हैं. No, it is a great. It is Vaibhavam. छोटे यंगस्टर प्लेइंग 7-8 स्पोर्ट्स सारे खेलते हैं या डांसर डांसिंग 5-6 डांसेस और सिंगर सिंग्स कर्नाटक हिंदुस्तानी वेस्टर्न सारा गा रहा है So Israel is expression of vibhuti. That's how you award them. You talent. So those talented people, you give awards, rewards, and all. So now see the whole Lord. He is expressing in his vibhuti. Then itne mahan hai wo. Wow. But have you ever thought in those lines? Because we never taught. Now we are teaching. Therefore understand that the whole world is Bhagwan's vibhuti. Tattvata janna matlab kya hai? Knowing the Lord to be tattva, and the tattva Lord alone with his maya is appearing as whole world. Appearing as whole world. No more think that world, Bhagwan has created the world. It's not like the Father created the Son and Father is different, Son is different. No. Here the Lord created the world is Lord alone appearing as the world. What the creation then? Appearance. In the form of the multiplicity. And उसको कोई विभूति का अंत नहीं है. Like when we talk about the plant kingdom, how many variety of plants are there? है ना? Thousands, no? सिर्फ ऑक्सीजन देने वाले प्लांट कैटेगरी, ओनली वुड देने वाले एक प्लांट, फ्रूट्स वाले प्लांट अलग है, वेजिटेबल का अलग है, फ्लावर वाले अलग है, फ्रेग्रेंस वाले अलग है. And in each plants again, if you say fruits, thousands of varieties of fruits. Again, in each fruit, अगर mango ले लो, there are 100 varieties of mango. And in each tree, the sizes of mangoes are different. The leaves of size are different. So all of them are is vibhuti only. No two mango leaves are same and two tree ke leaves are not same. One tree ke different branches are different and two trees are different from each other. How great is this vibhuti of the Lord? एक बार थोड़ा आंख खोल कर सुनो बेटा. Why are we not observing this? Because to observe it, you need an intellect. But why don't you have intellect? But because it has become slave to the mind and its desires, senses and its temptations. Therefore, always our intellect is thinking how to fulfill the desires of the mind, cravings of the senses. Therefore, it is not available to think in this way where you are able to see the vibhuti, the glory of the Lord widespread in the world. So to take the animals, how many types of animals are there? And each animal again how many? घोड़े, कितने जात के घोड़े हैं? कुत्ते, कितने जात के कुत्ते हैं? बकरियां, कितने जात के हैं? हाथी, कितने जात के हैं? Every animal has again varieties. The cat family, the cat is different, tiger is different, lion is different. They all belong to same. The leopard is different, cheetah is different, jaguar, and each one of them again. है ना? एक लायन को ले लो, उसको जो बाल होते हैं, उसको वो सिंह के वो जो चलता है तो अलग ही हो. एवरीवन, मोर का चाल अलग, हाथी का चाल अलग, टाइगर का चाल अलग, लायन का एक एक उमदा अपने आप में. हाउ मेनी एनिमल वेराइटीज. द काउ वाला फैमिली ले लो, cows, buffaloes, bulls, each one different. In the cow also again, जर्सी वाले, देसी वाले, है ना, गिरवा रंग वाले. Don't you see the vibhuti of the Lord? How great! How come to human from the squirrel type of just now born baby to just going to die old man. Going on changing every year, every month. It's the vibhuti only of the Lord. Each country has different colored people, different height, different weight, different physical, different strength capacities. Fit suitable to that particular weather. ये भगवान के विभूति है बेटा सब. Then the inner qualities, as are said, such a great. These are Lord's expression only. The family of doctor, the family of lawyers, the group of chartered accountants, the group of politicians. Each is Bhagavan's vibhuti. How glorious they are. And in the doctors, different. The veterinary doctor different. The human doctors are different. In the human, different specialities are there. And the child specialists, pediatricians are there. The women specialists are there. The general medicine are there. अरे बाबा, दिख नहीं रहा क्या ऐसा भगवान का कितना विभूतियां है. साइंटिस्ट के जाओ, कितने वेराइटी ऑफ साइंटिस्ट. हाउ वंडरफुल स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन, हाउ मेनी. ये सब भगवान की विभूति. अब गिनते जाओ तो कितने सारे. And why do you say all of them are God's vibhuti? Because if the Lord has pure existence consciousness, if he is not there, none of them can exist also. If from a doctor the existence and consciousness you take away, where the doctor is non-existent only. First he should exist. Then only he should exist as a human being and a man and a doctor and this particular profession in this hospital at this capacity and doing that day this operation on that patient in this way. पहले तो उसको होना चाहिए existing. So this way, who discovered the whole world of multiplicity as nothing but Bhagavan's vibhuti. This is called as tattvata. Okay. Now, what is the second thing called as yogam? Yoga means what? In spite of all these different expressions, yet Bhagavan, as he himself originally what he is, he has not changed. That is called a yoga sthiti. Like though water appears in so many forms, has it changed to become something else other than water? No. ऑर्नामेंट्स के रूप में गोल्ड जब दिख रहा है तो ओरिजिनल गोल्ड हैज नॉट चेंज्ड एट ऑल. दैट इज योग स्थिति. So seeing the whole world in the Lord is called a yoga vibhuti sthiti, and seeing in the entire world of multiplicity only one God is called yoga. Therefore etam vibhutim ayogam cha. Seeing the Lord immanently everything, yet he is transcending every form, means it is not affecting him, he is himself. When the wave water appearing as so many forms, nothing is happening to water, it is intact. So to pure Sachidananda Paramatma, when he is appearing in so many forms, what is happening to Sachidananda Paramatma? No change. That is yoga sthiti. That is a transcendental form. So etam vibhutim yogam cha mama yaha veti. Tattvata means in his own experience. Contemplation karke. Then what will happen to him? Because he has known the truth and its manifestations both clearly, without any ambiguity and any doubt. Therefore, saha avikampena yogena yujyate. There's no vikampana in him. There's no confusion in him. There's no any type of doubt, distress in him. Because the one who doesn't know something or knows something as something else, then only he'll have the vikampana, tensions, doubts, etc. The one who knows the thing as it is, why will he have any vikampana? Here, vikampa means disturbance in the mind, confusion in the mind, ignorance in the mind, despairs in the mind. He will be having avikampa yoga. Actually, avikampa yoga means being united with that one self which never gets the kampana, that which never gets disturbed or perturbed, that which stays as it is. Like the water inside the ocean. Outside the water, because of the winds and all, it goes on shaking in the form of waves. But inside the ocean, the water is avikampa. In the same way, avikampena yogena yujyate means what? He will discover his oneness with that Paramatma who is always homogeneous everywhere. He has never become something at all. He may be appearing. So, becoming is different from appearing. Become matlab जो है वो चला गया और नया बना. Appearing means what? Original is already there, but it is temporarily appearing, like a hero. He is a human being. He is becoming that character in a movie or he appearing. You know, if somebody is taking a role, let us say, of Chhatrapati Shivaji, he is appearing as Shivaji or he is becoming. If he becomes, now he cannot become again another hero. He cannot be back to his own house. Such fellow, if he goes home and wife says, Aage Jigar, what are you talking? Aage Jigar, I am the king, Chhatrapati Shivaji. He will become. He never became Shivaji, he only appeared. And any appearance is unreal. It disappears also. And that is why he is able to take another role in another movie. In the same way, Paramatma never became the Jagat, he is appearing only. So he discovers himself, his oneness with that, the Lord who has never become anything. That becoming is Vikampana. So not becoming anything is Avikampata. So he will be united with that Avikampa Paramatma. Sa Avikampena Yogena Yunjate. At a gross level, Avikampa Yoga means now anything in the world he says, he has no disturbance in his mind in the form of likes or dislikes. Because there is nothing to be liked or disliked other than the self in him, which he has discovered as through the Vibhuti and Yoga. Please remember, through Vibhuti and Yoga, you discover that Lord who is everywhere, therefore is in me also. Therefore, I am that. When I discover I am that, there is nothing other than me. Only when I see things other than me, then the vikampa happens in his mind of let me like or let me dislike, or any of the such disturbances or agitations. Like Garme, same people are there every day. Routine is going on. Suddenly a new person comes. Then only there is a vikampa in the mind. Oh, guest hai, kaun sa room dena hai, khana kya dena hai. But only family members are there. They are one unit. There is no vikampa. So when the whole world is discovered as myself through the Vibhuti and Yoga Paddhati, there is nothing other than me. Then where will be the vikampa? Like when I know that all are human beings, which was the part of the world I go and meet the human being, there is no vikampa in me. Other than as human being, when I look at them as nationality or gender or religion or color or caste, then the moment I see the different vikampa happens. Okay, like Pakistani, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, American. 5 friends are there to me when I go to foreign country. When I look at them as human being, one unit, I don't have vikampa. But when I look at them as their nationality, when I see the Chinese, I feel a useless fellow unnecessarily troubling us. पाकिस्तानी को देखूंगा तो गुस्सा आएगा गधा भेजते रहते हैं ऑल द टेररिस्ट अननेसेसरी इसलिए भगवान उनको शाप दे रहे ऐसे होने दो दिस टाइप ऑफ विकम्प कम्स टू मी आई मीन अमेरिकन से अरे वे कनिंग फेलो यार इसे बच के रहना एंड जापानीज इज दैट इज अ फेलो हु इज हेल्पफुल टू अस व्हेन इज रिक्वायर्ड एंड व्हेन आई सी रशियन इज द इटर्नल फ्रेंड come what may the whole world may oppose us but the Russia supports us. Is it not? When I see from them the national standpoint, nationality. But if I say the human being, where is the Vikampa? Understood now? It's through this deep understanding about the presence of the one Lord everywhere, when I have dissolved the differences on the strength of discovering oneness, when I'm in this world, there's no different things seen, which when seen create the Vikampa. There's no vikampa nowadays. Vikampa is likes and dislikes, hatreds, distraction, disturbances. कुछ भी नहीं रहेगा एक ही भगवान इतने रूप में. Avikampeena yogena युज्यते. Therefore, what is avikampa yoga? Because I am seeing one Lord in everything, there is no disturbances in me which otherwise will come when I see the things differently. So Lord alone in his own yoga sthiti is one without second transcendental. In his own vibhuti sthiti is there in the form of this world. I know both the Lord in both forms. Therefore, the Lord alone is in this form, Lord alone is transcendental, both I know. Therefore, I will not have any vikampa in the mind. Because I don't see any differences. Now, atra samshayaha, there is no doubt regarding this. And when one establishes in the Vikampa Yoga, it is a self-realization. It is a relation of the self being everywhere. Therefore, there is nothing other than me to involve in any nonsense to create problems to me and anybody. मजा आएगा वो वाला sentence. That's why I said the chapter 10, 7 sloka, chapter 7, 7 sloka, chapter 2, 7 sloka, they're all important. Now contemplate on this shloka as much as possible. Listen once or twice. I only gave you 3 or 4% of the meaning of it. These shloka has to be again with Bhashyam Shankara ka padna hai, with reference to all other shastras. What will be told is one thing only, but the thing told will be told in many, many languages, angles with many, many logics and explanations, so that the knowledge becomes subtler, deeper, and authentic. Why so many shastras we have to study when all are telling the same thing? Only for to deepen that knowledge, and various shastras will tell in various angles with lot of examples and logics. बताने का बात एक ही होता है बट अलग अलग भावों से भाषाओं से लॉजिक से बताने से वो नॉलेज दृढ़ होता है. So what we have to know is this 10th chapter 7th sloka only. Know the Lord's vibhuti, the immanent form, transcendental form, the yoga. Then you know that God to be yourself and everything is same truth. Therefore anything you see, there will be no disturbance when it is seen, when the disturbances are seen. Differences are seen. डिफरेंसेस को देखने के टाइम जो डिस्टर्बेंसेस होता है वो डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं होगा बिकॉज यू आर सीइंग वन सेल्फ दैट्स कॉल्ड एज एतां विभूतिं योगं च मम यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः सा अविकम्पेन योगेन युज्यते. You will never be disturbed or perturbed, seeing the whole world, knowing that is one. Na atra samshayah, there is no doubt at all. So avikampa yoga is firmness in the rooting of the knowledge, rooted in the knowledge, abiding in the self. Therefore, the not self is only appearance, it's not valued. Therefore, there is no samsara or difficulties. Avikampa yoga means liberation, moksha. Vikampa is bondage. Vikampa happens, then there are many. Avikampa happens when one is discovered. He has discovered the one, that the whole world is nothing but the vibhuti of the Lord, and yet the Lord is in one without second. That is yoga sthiti. 2 or 3 more thoughts tomorrow I'll share of this so that more clarity comes, because very crucial shloka. Thank you. We'll stop here. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Etam Vibhutim Yogam Cha Mamayo Veti Tatpatah So Vikampena Yogena Yujjate Natra Samshayah. Thank you. Now the common sense thought is very simple. I will not elaborate it. Mind's mischief of 1,000 places, getting distracted and pulling us down into various problems. Why? Only two reasons. One, either mind has no goal or it has forgotten the goal. Therefore, what to do? Bring the intellect and set a goal, and always remember the goal and direct all your abilities, efforts towards the goal, so that the mind is not doing its mischief of pulling us to all nonsense, making us do all nonsense and put us in any soup. Mind का mischief होता है. A higher and greater nobler goal it won't conceive. इससे चलो घूमते रहो, खाते रहो, सोते रहो. But when the intellect comes and sets a goal, and all energies are poured toward that, the vagaries of the mind and its mischiefs get reduced. Like this one. Daily 5, 6, 7 classes kept as goal. So always the mind is, अरे अब क्या है गीता है, इसके बाद क्या हो, इवनिंग भागवतम, 10th skanda, then Ramayana Adhyatma, then the morning I will do Upanishad, then Yoga Darshanam, and then another one. अब ऐसे goal लगाया ना, my focus is only on that, then mind will have less distractions. And it won't create such a mischief in me. What the mischief I do? Unnecessarily talk to all, call all, trouble everyone and get troubled. अरे काय की जरूरत है? When I have a goal to live, reach in my life. So mind's mischief of not allowing us to set a goal, even if the intellect sets, so it goes on forgiving, forgetting, it goes on neglecting. हाँ है तो कल देखेंगे, बाद में देंगे, पहले तो मजा करो, पहले तो मस्ती करो. But the one who takes the goal in life, big goal, like spiritual goal only laga. I want to gain Paramatma in this very life as soon as possible. Such person, other than studying Shastra, contemplating, meditating, trying to know the God, he will not do anything. He is free from the mind's problems. Like any scientist, he's so fully focused on intellect to discover the thing. Now he'll not be worried in the mind. कौन नहीं भरा है, कौन मेरे से बात किया, कौन good morning बोला. ये सब mind का nonsense है वो. That comes to a fellow who has not a goal. So we create problems to ourselves in the world because the mind, and mind creates all the problems because it made us forget the goal, or we don't have a goal at all in life. A person without goal in life is a useless fellow. He is good for nothing. He will be a liability to the world. You must have the goals, and among the all highest goal is the spiritual goal, and the spiritual goal is achieved first by doing everything to remove all obstacles. Later on, just stop doing and doer. You are that. ये थोड़ा higher subtler है. You will come to know little later. So the common sense thought today is what? Mind's mischief of either no goal or forget the goal and get lost in the world. What to do? Bring the intellect, know that you are a human being. You have to achieve so many goals. Among them, the highest is spiritual. To keep on working towards it with all resources, so that the mind's mischief of pulling us down is avoided. Otherwise, you will end up in every nonsense and do every crime. Imagine all 100 crores of Indian youth, 60 crores. Everyone is tuned to the spiritual goal and national goal and are given all resources and they are using towards that. क्या मजा, क्या बढ़िया रहेगा पूरा देश. And what do the youth know? Somebody should come and do something, then only I will do something. In that way, wasting the time in TV and cell phone, eating, sleeping, this is the goal. Gappe maro. Yeah, on the internet. They are not goal रे बाबा. ये तो तुमको राक्षस बनाएगा वो. All crimes why they are happening Because through this, we are misusing all our freedom to get exposed to any nonsense, and all of that is creating our vasanas and desire. Therefore, we are doing all rakshasatva. Those are meant for getting some information. Like now, you are listening class through cell phone and computer only. There's no doubt, internet. But misuse of that we are doing to destroy ourselves. Why? There's no goal. But you and I have a goal. Like mujhe, I have two laptops in front of me. But my goal is to have classes through that, not to do any nonsense. So it is helping me. गोल रखो अपने जिंदगी में, नहीं तो गोल गोल हो जाओगे और गोल मटोल हो जाओगे. नहीं बनना बाबा. Every moment I must have a goal to achieve. Every moment, that's it. Like for me after this class, what I have to do in the evening, I keep on. Something other चलता रहता है. बस थक गए तो थोड़ा रेस्ट, again back. And then what I am doing is only 2-3%. 98% still I am also wasting time. Time and mind and all. Many things can be done. So that's what means mischief, and answer it with the intellect. Always. Goal positive, goal noble, goal higher than the highest. Keep a spiritual goal as ultimate goal, and to reach that, the other goals of your profession, your bank balance, your settling in good family in a good way, ये सब भी goals हो सकते हैं. Little higher than them are the serving the society and all. Little higher them are serving the spiritual organizations. Little higher than them is studying shastras, and the highest is knowing the God. There cannot be higher goal than that. Thank you. Now let us today onwards learn the MAHA ASHTAKAM. Okay. 8 shlokas are there in that also. This is written by Bhagavan Indra when Mata Lakshmi expressed in that Kshira Sagar Madana they say. Or in that Kolhapura Mahalakshmi praise करने के लिए इंद्र जी एक बार आकर किए. Or when the Mahalakshmi Mata killed that Kolasura or Dolasur Rakshas, कोलासुर only because ये कोल्हापुर में है. कोलासुर असुर को मार दी. Then Indra came and said, thank you have finished that asura. Maybe because of that name, that story, it has come. Indra has given that stotra. Powerful it is. 8 shlokas are there and 1 falashruti, 1 or 2. 10 totally. So we'll do today. First simple. Namaste astu mahamaye Shri Pithe Sura Pujite Shankachakra Gada Haste Mahalakshmi Namostute. So Namaste in the beginning, Namaste in the end. Namamahate means what? Oh Mother, I am finding your greatness and I am with folded hands saluting to your greatness. And I know that you are blessing me and taking care of me. Therefore, only I have all these things. Further, I pray to you that protect me, give me what is required, needed for me, for my own doing what you told me to do in this world, and for me to reach you. All the bhava put together is called Namaste. You should learn what is the thing to be had behind the doing of physical namaskar. Like when I do namaskar to my guru, what is the meaning of it? I know the glory of Guru, for that I am saluting. I know his contribution in my life, for that I am saluting. And I need this or that things as his blessings and guidance, for that I am saluting. And to practice what he tells me, I am ready to do whatever he says. That is the last way of most important, but last but most important expression of salutation. In the salutation or namaskara, we are accepting that what you tell, I will do. And that's what helps us. What Guru says when I do, that helps me. What doctor says when I practice, that helps me. What my boss says in my company when I do, that's what helps me. Therefore, namaskara means obedient service. Namaskara means devotion. Namaskara means intellectually knowing how great is the person to whom you are doing namaskar. Physically, you have to serve also. Okay. So, namahate astu. Oh, to you, namaskar. Oh, Mahalakshmi Mata. Who are you? Mahamaye. Mahamaya Swarupini. So Mahamaya is छोट-मोट Maya of you and I, the Jivas. Out of Bevakovi, we do all nonsense. But Mother's Maya is Mahamaya, which she is running to, which she is using to run the show of the entire world. Okay, Mahamaya. And where is she stated? Shri Pithe. The Shri Chakra है जिनका पीठ भूमि है जिसके ऊपर है जो पूजा करने से वो माता रानी का ब्लेसिंग्स मिलते हैं. Sura Pujite, all devatas do your puja, therefore they get all the powers to do what they are doing. Then Shankachakra Gada Haste, Bhagavan Narayana is resting. She is taking Shankha Chakra Gada in the hand. And many times I told you what's the meaning of Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Bhagavan holding here the Mahalakshmi. Bhagavan ki Swarupni hai Bhagavati. So she is holding that. Shankha Chakra Gada Aste Mahalakshmi. The Supreme Mother Lakshmi. Te Namahastu. I am saluting you. So through Shankha Chakra Gada Ityadi you protect me. And you are being in the Sri Pita. So give me the Lakshmi. And then Mahamaya, therefore remove the Mahamaya and may I have the darshan of the real Swarup of you, which is Paramatma only. In that bhavana, you have to chant this shloka. Okay, let us do it 6 times. Om Ata Sri Mahalakshmi Matu Anugrahena Parabrahmanubhav Siddhyartham Samasta Devatanam Gurunam Darshananugrah Praptyartham Sanatana Vairika Hindava Samskrutehe Punurthana Jagana Vishwavyaptyartham Ye Bhaktasmin Karya Nishtitaha Tesham Sada Sarvada Digvijayartham Samasta Yuvanam Api Tesham Sankalipita Satkarmasu Digvijayartham Cha Tesham Hridaya Desha Bhakti Dharma Bhakti Sanatana Bhakti Dharma Bhakti Bhagavad Bhakti Mata Pitru Bhakti Guru Bhakti Shastra Bhakti Praptwara जीवनस्य दिव्यत्वं साफल्यता प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री इंद्रकृत महालक्ष्मी अष्टक अंतर्गत प्रथम श्लोकस्य जप रूपेण पारायण वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. हो मदर, प्लीज ब्लेस ऑल ऑफ अस. शी इज देयर समवेयर. या, शी इज देयर एग्जैक्टली ऑन माय हेड. ओम नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शंखचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. 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 Mahalakshmi Namostute. Remember 3 things. 1. Whenever such stotrams or any devatas upasana you do, first the devatas entire Rupa Varnana is given. Meditate on that. Further take the alamana of any picture or any of the idol. First वो होना चाहिए. Like यहाँ Sri Pite, mother is there in that Sri Chakra के ऊपर बैठी हुई है. And also her Rupa is what? Shankha Chakra Gadahasta. Shankha Chakra Gada and Abhaya Mudra she has got. First the Stula Rupa. Secondly, the whole Upasana what is to be done as told. Whatever you can do. In that the Stotra, Vajana, Kirtana, all of that comes. Upasana, Puja. Second thing. Third one, now you ask the mother what you want. What for you are doing that puja. So therefore we are asking here what? Mahamaye. Therefore remove Maya and give your darshan. Sri Pithe, give me the wealth. Shankha Chakra Gada Haste, with those weapons, please protect me from all negative. Inner and outer. So what we want, we ask. And puja, we have done Abhisheka to the mother, we do the Ashtotra Namali. All that puja to be done. Prakrutam Vikram Vidyam Sarvotita Pradam. Om Prakrute Namaha Vikrute Namaha Vidyaya Namaha Sarvotita Pradaya Namaha Shraddhaya Namaha Vibhuti Namaha Surabhya Namaha Paramatmikaya Namaha Kamalaya Namaha Kantaya Namaha. These are all 108 Nam Lakshmi Devika. Karna. And before that, she should be put in a picture or any idol, whatever. तो स्थूल इंद्रियों के एकाग्रता के लिए मूर्ति. Total integration of all faculties and surrendering, for that the total upasana. Thereafter, what you want, you ask her, she bless. There is Mahalakshmi or Mahasaraswati or Mahadurga or any of the devatas. है ना? श्री राम, लॉर्ड भगवान राम, शिव, कृष्ण, किनका भी पूजा करना है, तीनों याद रखो. So that's why in temple when you go, first Murti is there. Then the pujari does the puja. Then you and he together pray कि हमारे लिए भी लोक कल्याण के लिए भी ये भगवान अनुग्रह करो. भगवान कहते तथास्तु. So this every day I will not tell you. I told you first day. Keep it in mind. So when we stand tomorrow, second Namaste Gururare Kolasra Vengari Sarva Maharidi Maharshi Namaste. That time you have to in the mind bring the mother's form. In the mind only you do the puja, and in the mind only you ask her what you want. ये डेली होते रहना है. वन पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाइफ, 10 मिनट्स, 20 मिनट्स, हाफ एन आवर, डेली कुछ ना कुछ देवताओं का और इष्ट देवता और कुल देवता कोई भी हो, विद भक्ति भाव वी हैव टू डू उपासना एंड आस्क फॉर व्हाट यू वांट. एंड व्हाट शुड आस्क? हेल्थ, all faculties intact, long life, resources sufficient, and higher goal and ability to do the practice, the things to do for reaching the goal and remove all the obstacles reaching the goal. All these we have to ask the Lord. Never be sleepy to all these things. Okay, continue tomorrow. Let us enjoy this Mahalakshmi Ashtakam also. Om Namaste Stu Mahamaye Shri Pite Surapujite Shankha Chakra Gada Haste Mahalakshmi Namostute. Mahalakshmi, it is Haraswa. Mahalakshmi, mat bolna. Only Mahalakshmi is a vocative case. Te Namaha astu ye Mahalakshmi. So I'll tell you every day correct things. Don't go by somewhere you listen and they chant wrongly, grammatically, वो गड़बड़ होता है. What exactly we are teaching here, वही परफेक्ट है और समझ लेना उसको. Chanting की बात कर रहा हूँ. Many people don't know the grammar and all, so they go by wrong mistakes. Exactly like this only you chant. Okay. Now the common sense what is what? Mind's mischief of either not allowing us to set a goal or making us forget the goal and making us get lost in the world. So what to do? Bring intellect, set a goal, remember it all the time, pour all your resources only for that, so that the life is used for some great achievements, not misused or wasted for us and others by listening to the mind and its mischiefs. And in Bhagavad Gita today, the highest shloka we spoke. Let us discover the Lord's Vibhuti and Yoga. Then we will be no more in any Vikampata. We will reach the Avikampa Yoga. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Etam Vibhutim Yogam Cha Mamayo Veti Tattvataha Saha Avikampena Yogena Yujjate Natra Samshayaha. So these are our today's 3 topics we have taken up. We tried our best to discuss with you. Further, God bless you, make better Mahatmas guide you so that you have more deeper understanding. Whatever जितना सीखा उसको implement करो, उसका तो फायदा उठाओ पहले. Okay. Yes, friends, this is what we wanted to do. We have done. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात् शान्तमुच्चितवन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् असतोमा सद्गमय तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतगमय ओम शांति 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 ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः परमर्षिभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमात्रे नमः गीतामात्रे नमः श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः श्री महालक्ष्मी मात्रे नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तत्सत् सर्वं ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Be regular, don't miss the classes.